right, coming up next, it's a UFC middleweight division fight. All right, well, I'm excited for this one. This is a kickboxer of the highest order. He has so many different kicks and punches in his arsenal and figures to try to keep this on the feet here tonight.
The beautiful thing that he does is he throws that front push kick to create distance when a guy starts to get too close and wants to wrestle with him. He throws it, and the moment you're back at his range, he starts to blast high kick. He doesn't always intend on landing it, but he beats up your arm with high kick after high kick after high kick. And as you get desperate, you start to run into knees, and he does not need much space to land a knockout punch. This guy is one of the best strikers we've ever seen in the UFC.
And if you don't find the striking range early against this guy, you could be in real trouble. All right, well, he's one of the more accomplished Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioners in this division, DC, and I know how many chokes you have in your arsenal. Offensive Jiu-Jitsu, defensive Jiu-Jitsu doesn't get much better than this guy.
It doesn't get as high level in terms of the Jiu-Jitsu knowledge. He knows in every exchange that he's the guy that's processing things at a different level. From the armbar submissions that he has shown in the octagon to the beautiful guillotine chokes that he does over and over again. And don't think that he won't roll for a knee bar and get a submission. Right. It's just constant danger when you're in the jiu-jitsu with this guy.
And even the high-level wrestlers that he's fought have paused to try to take him down because of that patented guillotine.
It's
so truly a case of pick your poison with this Brazilian jiu-jitsu practitioner. Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. 2 years apart, these two fighters with similar height and reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Davenport, Iowa, USA, Schmidt. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Veliko, Tarnovo, Bulgaria, Markos. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready? You ready to fight?
Well, happy Valentine's Day. There's no place I'd rather be than spending an octagon side with Daniel Cormier, man. I gotta be honest with you, though. The wives aren't too happy that we're missing this one.
No, they're not happy. They'd rather you be at home, candlelight dinner, John, with all of our, how many kids do you have?
Too many. One too many.
Hey, your wife rather you be candlelight dinner with you, her, and all the children. There's no special Valentine's Day anymore once you have kids. It's better to be octagon side watching some fights.
Oh, huge block! Hoping for the inside leg kick. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick, landed by the jump.
Takedown defense holds up.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Trying to establish that jab once again. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Strong hook lands.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Oh, big knee!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble. Beautiful strike.
Got the single collar tie.
He gets to the spot, the tie clip. Then he starts to let the knees fly.
Hook to the head lands flush there by Markos. Got clipped with the right hand. Just missed with the left there. Combination lands for him. It was hard to see a miss in that sequence. He's put it all together.
I mean, everything is just flowing. It's like in a zone. It's like the basketball hoop becomes twice its size. This guy today is looking at focus in his opponent. Big kick.
Big left hook coming, it's blocked.
Big punch land. Ooh. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. And a nice left hand there on the inside.
I mean, he's cutting them down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks.
Markos goes to on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised this in.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
And he comes through with a big knee. Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's gonna be.
30 seconds now to go in the round. Markos is attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
All right, side control now. Round 2 is next.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg for him there. You do not want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. He does not wind up on that kick, but he somehow has managed to land it with so much force. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Oh. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well.
Hey, finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort, but finally that shot was good enough to get his opponent down.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. It's almost like out of pity. You feel good for him to finally get it done. Now what does he do with this top control?
Strong defense there to block the shot. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
He changes the angle. Oh! What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight. Oh!
Big knee. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop him.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve.
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and...
He was hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Oh, single collar tie here. And they separate. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Just misses with the jab there.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Throws the right hand there. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, combination of knees in the clinch, and all of those are landing to the body. Got to see if the opponent can make some adjustments here.
Watch for his opponent to start to really slow down. Those knees will start to tax the gas tank more than he wants to.
Lands with a right hand.
Beautiful body kick.
And he landed the right hand there. Oh man, that's a nice kick right there.
He's doing a great job of landing that kick over and over again.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up. Whoa! All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
10 seconds to go. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Close guard. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch.
Stop.
All right, so a big knockdown in that last round. DC will show you the replay. Nearly had him out of there.
He almost had him out. He had him gone. He hurt him real bad. He thought the fight was over. But the night will go on. The dance continues. Will this be the final dance?
T'essaies de dominer en stand-up. C'est pas bon du tout pour ce qui est du score. T'as plus le choix. Il faut y aller à fond, déborder ton adversaire et terminer ce match avant la fin du dernier round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
And we are back for our third and final round.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick. Can't take many of those. You better check.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
Big body kick land.
Lands a strike there.
That was a thudding leg kick. Nice right hand.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Single collar tie now.
Right hand punch to the clinch. defense.
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Oh, he got hurt bad!
Oh, how about the speed on that? Oh, pretty good entry there, and he gets the fight to his wheelhouse on the ground.
Beautiful takedown into the full guard. Look for him to posture and use ground and pound to open up submission opportunities.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Knee to the body here in side control. How good is this display of ground and pound tonight? Another elbow to the head.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Connects with a right. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah,
somehow.
he loved it. I mean, he got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's gonna try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke. Watch triangle, watch triangle. He needs to push the arm to the sides. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his...
Getting tighter. Wow. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Lands the right hand. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Big leg kick land.
Trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Under a minute now to go in the fight.
Oh, right to the mount.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Markos is looking for a Darce choke here.
Got his chin in, so now it's starting to slip under the neck. Oh. Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
Wow. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control.
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, but it went a whole lot better for one of them than the other. Talk us through the replays, champ.
Some decisions are different than others, and his striking really did separate him from the competition. He fought so well in the stand-up game that he should get a very easy decision.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
All three judges scored this contest 30-27. Winning the winner by unanimous decision,
Roger, the judges are in agreement tonight. He is your winner by unanimous decision. Certainly
Pretty easy fight to score, I thought.
Yeah, I thought it was an easy fight to score. Whereas his opponent had a few moments, he was the one that truly did lead all the interactions. He's the person that truly did dictate if the fight was standing or on the ground. This is his fight. He won this fight, and he won it in dominant fashion.